Lenders aren't ignoring you because you're new. They're ignoring you because you're not coming across as worthy of their attention. I know what you're probably telling yourself. It's because I haven't been around long enough, or I don't have a track record yet, or lenders won't work with me until I've funded X amount of dollars, or I need 2 or 3 years before anyone's going to take me seriously. And those explanations feel logical. They also feel comforting because they put the problem somewhere outside of your control. But they're usually wrong. There's no secret cabal of lenders meeting in a speakeasy, puffing on cigars, and trading notes on different brokers. Lenders aren't hacking into your systems and seeing how much you actually funded last year. They only know what is in front of them. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how lenders decide who gets attention and what you can do to get their interest quickly and consistently. But first, let's ground this in reality. Lenders don't know your past. They don't know your volume. They don't know how long you've been around. Lenders only know what you put in front of them. So if you want attention, you don't need history. You need signal. Let me explain why I know this. I'm Shane Walton, co-founder of the Commercial Loan Broker Institute. And our institute works with hundreds of lenders. And we maintain a lender network that serves hundreds of commercial loan brokerages and their teams coast to coast. And because of this, we get visibility into how lenders actually operate behind the scenes. We get direct feedback from lenders on which brokers they appreciate working with and which ones they don't. And every month, lenders come into our education programs to teach brokers how to work with them the right way. So what I'm sharing here isn't my personal theories or opinions. It's coming straight from lender behavior, repeated feedback, and real-world exposure. And from this, I can say with certainty that you cannot BS a lender. You can try, but in their due diligence, they are likely to find out. And when they do, they won't forgive you. Once you burn trust with a lender, you're done. And that's why doing this correctly matters. Now, here's how lenders actually screen brokers. There are 5 screens that lenders use to determine whether they should take you seriously or not. Miss one, and your odds of getting ignored increase dramatically. And the order in which these screens come: clarity, fit, package, viability, and perseverance. As we walk through these, I want you to listen for which one you're currently missing, because that's usually the bottleneck for most brokers. Let's start with screen number 1, clarity. Clarity means the lender doesn't have to figure anything out. They should understand the deal in under 30 seconds, not because they're lazy, but because they're busy. And busy lenders don't spend time decoding emails. Clarity is not long explanations, it's not background stories, and it's not, let me know if this is interesting, I'll send you more. Clarity is answering 3 things immediately. What is the deal? Why does it exist? And what decisions are you asking the lender to make? If the lender has to think just to understand what you've sent them, you've failed the first screen. You're in the review later pile, which never gets reviewed. But even perfect clarity won't save you if you don't have the following components. The second screen the lenders apply is fit. The lender first needs clarity so they can quickly determine whether the deal is a fit for them or not. And if it isn't a fit, nothing else good will happen. Sending a clean deal to the wrong lender teaches them that you don't understand what they do. And lenders are evaluating you while they evaluate the deal. This is subtle but critical, because bad lender fit damages your credibility faster than a bad deal. Serious brokers know and respect lender boxes. They don't spray deals and just hope something sticks. They know that every misfire teaches the lender something about them. Which brings us to the third screen lenders are using to screen you, and that is package quality. And this is a professional signal. Clean summary, organized data, no scavenger hunt, comprehensive package with no holes or missing pieces, numbers that reconcile. A lender should never have to dig for basic information. Packaging tells a lender how you're going to perform once the deal actually gets hard. It answers a silent question that every lender is thinking: if I engage here, am I ultimately creating more work for myself? And this is where lots of brokers get surprised, because even a clean package can die if the deal isn't viable. The fourth lender screen is deal viability. This isn't optimism or pessimism. It's about whether the deal is actually viable. Viability answers one core lender question: is this deal likely to move forward and close? That includes projections that reflect the market, not a spreadsheet fantasy; leverage that underwriting will actually support; pricing that aligns with where capital markets are; and sponsor expectations that aren't going to collapse the deal halfway through. Lenders fund deals they believe will move to completion. When a deal lacks viability, lenders don't argue, they don't explain, they disengage quietly. And that silence isn't confusion, it's a decision. And that's how brokers get screened out without ever realizing why. Now, even if you get all of that right, there's one more piece. Screen number 5 is perseverance. Even when you do everything correctly, you won't bat 1,000. Lenders are busy. Deals in closing take priority. Emails get mixed. People change roles or leave firms. This is all normal. So perseverance isn't a screen that lenders are consciously applying. Unlike the first 4 screens, it's not something lenders think about or discuss, but the market absolutely screens for it. The day-to-day chaos of lending rewards brokers who keep moving, who follow up professionally, and who don't take silence personally. Perseverance means understanding that to take care of your client, you can't rely on a single lender. You need aggressive follow-up and you need backup options already in motion. It's being willing to move on to the next lender and the next one after that without frustration, without ego, and without emotional attachment. That's just the nature of the process. And when clarity, fit, packaging, and viability are right, then perseverance becomes the final market screen between being ignored and getting a deal placed and funded. So when you put this all together, here's what professional brokers understand. Clarity gets attention. Fit earns respect. Packaging builds confidence. Viability builds trust. And perseverance gets noticed. Those are your 5 screens: clarity, fit, package, viability, perseverance. And that's the difference between being new and being ignored. Now, if you want help applying this without guessing, here's what I recommend. Comment broker below and we'll send you the Lenders Network Guide. It shows you how to connect with the right lenders faster, how to avoid wasted outreach, and build relationships the right way with lenders. And remember, lenders aren't ignoring you. They're screening you. And now you know how to pass. So get out there, give big, and let's make this world a better place.